This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense will get the first swing today. Of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Grab behind the line. It's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Catch made on the right side. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Rebels offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and when you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He's going to hand this off. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Rebels have first and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
With the catch, it's Watkins. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Tailback with another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. But they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. A great way to throw picks.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Running out of time in the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for some space. It's Moore. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
It's a shotgun run call. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Back in the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff to the back. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll ride the back again here. That's the 45. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. On the move now. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Slides to avoid the big hit. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get a jump.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, looking to throw it. He's grabbed down the middle. It's Bond. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Trying to convert again on third down. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Gray. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. A solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop with the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. Now first down. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Lets it go quickly. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Powering through the defender. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
One huge advantage here on 3rd and long for the defense is how long it takes your receivers to get downfield to get open. Here the defense is able to capitalize by getting to the quarterback and forcing that fumble.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. But quickly brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. Great cut there. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands, good timing, and a nice gain for the Sooners.
On 1st down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
He can go! And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They start the 4th quarter with a pass. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. 6th play of the drive coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete. Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And this time it's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Lewis looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooners.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's Gray. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big...
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Slides the quick throw.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. To give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal. We're going to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play. Third down coming. Let's go.
Important third down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He makes the catch. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Clemson's offense will get first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else.
It's a seam wide open! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop.
He's loose at the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense makes up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. Turning on the Jets. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Newton. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Newton. He's got him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Watkins. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot of them
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Rebels! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play, shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Ole Miss! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Quick strike complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Newton. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily...
Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Newton. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Dances away to buy time. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Holds it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Newton. Snagged in the middle, it's Watkins.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Right on the money. At the 45 on its way. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Here comes the heat. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down to the 1-yard line. And the Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. There he goes. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Clemson. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Newton. Skips away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels are on the move. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Second down coming up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Pulls it in. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the 1st and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the... And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense showing. Pre-snap movement of their own. Makes the catch. It's Overton. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Clemson, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Using his feet to buy time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Newton. Still looking on the move. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Run through the tackle. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
How about the Zimdis Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He wants to throw it again. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's what.
Come on, Tom, 4th down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Rebels are on the move. Makes the grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Snap it to the back. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. And he's going to go down at the 1. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch just inside the 40. And the returner will be knocked down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Newton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being... No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back at the 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. All wideouts, no backs. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Snagged out of the air. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. He's got it on the move. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll go to the air. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line.
3:25.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Overton. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Boyd. zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create?
Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you... Okay, you can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Boyd. Throws for the tight end. And a misconnection on 3rd down.
What a great hit by the defender, forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game-breaking. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field, we are going to put a hat on him, and we are going to make him feel us, and they did it right there on that play.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And the quarterback run. And down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look like we got 1,000 yards receiving. All these plays still matter.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On the move, he fires. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll run it to the right side. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback will keep it. Look out, he's got room. Gets it past the marker. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. On the move. Powers through the defender. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible.